Okay, next question is coming from Nazinga. Should us new conservative content creators stick with YouTube or move to new platforms like Rumble?
I don't see why we can't do all of them. You know, like diversify your content. You should be on everything. There's one thing that I'm like against when it comes to like, you know, I'm a big fan of Parler. I'm a big fan of Rumble. I mean, I think these are good platforms, but I am against just being on these platforms. You know, PragerU audience is the size that it is. My audience is the size that it is because my content is on every platform that reaches people who disagree, and then those people's minds change, and then they're still followers, right? If you're just in a place where people already agree with you, you're not going to do any good. You know, that's part of why I like living in California, because there's a lot of people here who I disagree with. And I hear, you know, I'm not going to say any names or anything, but you know, I see some people post conservative stuff online or, you know, on their YouTube channel, whatever it might be, and it's like sometimes a lot of the same stuff, and you can definitely tell with some conservative people that they've never actually talked to leftists in their lives. You know what I mean? And you can tell this with a lot of leftists too. You can tell with a lot of leftists that like they've never even had a conversation with a conservative. But you can also tell this with conservatives too. They've never even like talked to a leftist. They've kind of just parroted things that they've heard like on some podcast or on Will It Live. You know, it's like it's very important that you're putting yourself in uncomfortable situations where people disagree with you, because that's how you really get your convictions really strong. I feel like I'm so strong in my convictions and the things that I believe in, like I don't falter on anything because I've been put in a lot of uncomfortable situations with people who either don't agree with me or at some cases even despise me, and even worse cases want to hurt me. So I like putting myself in those situations because it helps embolden myself and then makes it so that I can be a better educator to all the people who watch. So to answer that question, yes, you should be on places where there are leftists. You should be on places where people disagree with you, because those are the people you want to reach, and it will help yourself be better educated on the things that you want to talk about too.
Totally. And like, if you sincerely believe that the truth is on your side and your values are the superior values, then you should want to go out there in the world and put them to the test and present them to other people and listen to what they have to say. And, you know, in theory, if the truth is on your side, then you should, you know, believe that it will overcome in when you have those conversations and when you put it out there. So, and that's basically our whole attitude at PragerU, is we're going out with the things that we believe in, with the Judeo-Christian American values, and promoting them. And, you know, if we just went on platforms where only people who agree with us and believe in those things already are, and it's only them, then, you know, we're preaching to the choir, and that's a losing battle. Your bubble just keeps getting smaller and smaller, you know. And I just want to mention here too, like, we got banned off TikTok this week. We get some heat for even trying to go on TikTok because, you know, the China thing, and we recognize it, but for us, it's worth it going there because that's where the young people are. That's where Gen Z is. They're not on Facebook. They're not, you know, on most of these other platforms. And so if you want to reach these people, you have to go to where they are and make content that they find interesting, and then put your values and your perspective in it. And that's what we're doing.
Yeah, it's super important. I urge anyone who is looking to do something like that you are going out and finding other, you know, this isn't also saying that you need to go entertain every leftist with a debate. You know, that's not the point that I'm trying to make. It's just be prepared and put yourself in situations that might seem uncomfortable. It's going to be good for you in the long run. What's up, guys? Thank you so much for watching this video. PragerU is a 501c3 organization. Help us keep our videos free by making a tax-deductible donation today. I'd really appreciate your support.